Yes, yes. I'm spending some more money. What's going on, everybody? I'm B. Adams. Thanks once again for tuning in. Before we get into it, because yes, I know you want to know what this thumbnail is all about. Before we get into it though, what I need you to do is I need you to get down, smash the subscribe button. Yes, get down, so smash the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you know what's going on with the channel. Get down in the comment section, comment on what you think about our journey into all of this, what we're doing so far. Like the videos, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell two more friends to get in tune with the channel. Let's get to it, baby. Clean and shine. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. I'm just wiping our girl down, you know, over here. Welcome back to the mechanic shop. Welcome back to the mechanic shop. I'm just wiping her down. Giving her a little wipe down, you know, keeping her clean, keeping her girl clean for the next time she got to make a showing. Just checking her out, seeing how she looks after our first track experience. If you remember, we did have a few follies. We even had a major flip over, if you remember. Yeah, that was me in the last video with the flip over down the track. A little bit of paint missing around the wheel well right there. And I'm going to say that is the main reason why I will not be using the Rust-Oleum. Nothing against Rust-Oleum now. You may have Rust-Oleum hate. I just know when and when not to use it. And this is a situation where I can't use it. Oh man, look at this. Now this was actually the Krylon Fusion. So I guess, is it my bad painting skills? I mean, I did let it cure. Maybe I'll just say because of where it is, hitting the ground and all of that stuff, you know, and speed, and, you know, we'll just attribute it to that. You know, we're not going to say we're bad painters. It's looking less like a custom paint job and more like an Earl Scheib job. Oh yeah, now we getting into the nitty gritty, baby. This was definitely a track day folly right here. Yes, sir. We got a little bit more right there, but we not really tripping. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Little dent right there. Little rash right there. A little bit more on the back. A few scrapes on the top. I'm gonna say this is what we wanted. I actually wanted all of the track scars on here. You know, some people was like, you hit it already and you beat it up already. This is actually what I wanted. We're not building shelf queens over here. We're building stuff that looks like it's running. So, I mean, all of the scars, I appreciate all of my track scars. I can't wait to get some more, a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? I really think I want to put some tape over, even though this isn't real, it's just a sticker. I still think I want to put some tape over this just to make it look cool. But yeah, we building rat rods over here. So, you know, we not keeping them perfect. You know, soon I'll get some little scuff marks up here to where this won't look so perfect and it'll look like we really out there running. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, scratch that out of everything else on the car. Everything else can get scratched up, but I want to keep the yellow stripe as clean as possible for as long as possible. Everything else can get beat up. Just keep the yellow stripe clean as long as I can, as long as we can. All right, down to the meat and gravy of why we're really here today. We are diving back into this situation here. Once again, if you remember last time we were here at this point right here before the track day video when I was cleaning up the car and I got this aluminum pinion right here and did the diff and got everything ready. What you all didn't know at the time was I was actually getting the car ready for the track day. Pat on the back for me, first of all, for doing great on my first track day. But while I was there and getting amazing advice from everyone, what I learned was that this setup right here, this pinion and spur gear setup, was only going to get me so far. And what I mean by that is this 16 tooth pinion and this 84 tooth spur gear will not give me the proper acceleration and top speed that I'm looking for in the race. Now, this setup right here is a powerhouse for torque off the line, but the longevity of the race, which counts, which definitely counts. We want that. So we got advice on a setup that would be more fitting to get us to the goal that we're looking for. And yeah, I know. I just got that aluminum boy on there. Just got this thing rocking and I'm swapping it out already. Well, hey, you know, things change. Things change. Sometimes things happen and, you know, you roll with it. Who knows? We might come back later on and put this setup back on and just see how fast we can get it. What's the fastest time we can get with this setup? But for now, we got a new setup to check out, baby. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, baby. We got a Team Brew Racing lightweight magnesium motor plate. We got a Team Associated 87 tooth spur gear. We got carbon fiber slipper pads, Brew Racing. We got that TLI, Team Losi Racing, baby. 21 tooth aluminum pinion gear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that. Now, the aluminum motor plate was originally on the list, but when I got there and seen that they had this lightweight magnesium, I said, whoa, give it to me, baby. Major shout out to all the guys over there at Leisure Hour Hobbies out there in Plainfield, Illinois. This is where I got all of these from. If you're in the area, the Chicagoland and surrounding suburbs area, and you need parts and you need stuff, go check them out. Leisure Hour Hobbies out there in Plainfield. The guys are super cool. The store is cool. The ambiance is cool. The enthusiasm is cool. Just go check them out. Go check them out. Went out there looking for RC parts and I almost left with a Porsche. I almost bought a Porsche. So you never know what you're going to see out there. That's what I'm saying. Go check them out. All right, it's time to get this little ensemble together. All right, we got the wheel off. Got a clear view of what we're doing. Now we can go and get to it. Spur gear and plates off, and yeah, you can tell we was doing some running. Especially on this, you could tell we was doing some running. Woo! Definitely gonna put the sandpaper game down to these plates. I might just flip it. Yeah, I might just flip it. Or I might just sand it, so when I'm ready to flip it, I have another fresh side already. Yep, aluminum pinion is off, and we got it bagged and tagged with our original pinion that came with the car. And it was a bit of a struggle to get the one we had off, that aluminum one off. And that just lets me know that my thread glue game is on point. Got that motor plate off of there, that old motor plate off of there. Gonna put that thing to the side and get ready for the new hotness, baby. I like it. I like it. I wish it was black to match the rest of the car, but I like it. Yeah, I see this thing getting super dirty right off the rip. As you can see, the rest of the car already looks like it needs a wipe down already. This is going to get bad, but hey, we bad, baby. Bad to the bone, magnesium style. You see, we did lay our sandpaper game down to our slipper discs, so we got them things ready to rock and roll. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. That look high tech, baby. Yes, sir. This right here really makes us look like we know what we doing. Even when we don't. Rounding third on our way to home, baby. See, we got that little ensemble together. Yes, sir. We cooking it up nice. Yes, sir. All that's left to do is slap on this bad boy, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Success, baby. Success, baby. You see, we got that thing together. Yes, sir. Look like we're ready to do some racing. Look like we're ready to do some racing, y'all. Magnesium motor plate, carbon fiber slipper pads, aluminum pinion gear, 87 teeth. We ready to run. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we back. Yeah, you know, as bad as we want to enjoy it, we got to handle this paperwork first. We are clearly on the back now. All right. Now, see, we have added that TLI aluminum 21 tooth pinion gear for $10. That Team Associated 87 teeth spur gear for $6. That Team Brood carbon fiber slipper pads for $12. Another Team Brood magnesium motor plate for $20. Bringing our new total with this unexpected new expense on our list, $700. Oh my God, $700. Hey, oh my goodness. I did not think it was going to go this fast. I'm glad we racing now. No way during this short time that I've had this YouTube channel that I spent $700 in total on everything for this car. I'm not going to lie, if you take away the extra bodies and the customization and all that stuff, the list will probably be half. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, but I'm glad we racing, man. That's all I'm saying there. I'm glad we racing now, and I'm having fun. I'm definitely having fun. You always have fun, but like anything you do, when you stop and add it up, it always stings the pocket. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody, that list is getting up there, but that is the price that we are paying for getting into the RC car no prep drag racing game. Definitely looking forward to trying out our new setup as soon as I get a chance. We are trying that out. We are laying it down and seeing what can happen. Like I briefly explained in the beginning before I started the whole process of putting all that what you see on, I explained that the 16-tooth pinion that I had and the 84-tooth spur gear that I had, I was only hitting a wall when it came to top speed. I was a monster out of the hole, off the launch, but the top speed was very limited. So that's why we switched up the setup so we could get a better top speed out of what we are doing. So we're gonna try this out, and thanks, shout out to Jeremy out there with the 847 No Prep Eliminators that gave me this advice on this setup. I can't wait to try it out. Give me your comments down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this setup. If you have any suggestions that you want to throw out, like I said, I'm always open to suggestions as long as when I do the research, because I always do the research and double check on these things. If it works, if it makes sense, it works, I will take your advice and show you right here on the channel that I am taking your advice. So if you got something you want to tell me, like I always say, if you see me doing something right, let me know. If you see me not doing something right, let me know. I'm a sponge, people. A sponge. I thirst for knowledge. That's why I'm here. That's why I started the channel, to have fun first. Definitely first. We're having fun first. To ask a lot of questions because we want to be knowledgeable. We don't ever want to get to the point where we can't learn. Even if we get to master this whole RC drag thing and whatever else we get into on the channel, we still want to be able to take in knowledge from anybody that's willing to give it to us. Test, tune, race, test, tune, race, test, tune, race, test, tune, race. The drag race car gods have spoken. They told me, be Adams. Lay some rubber down. Lay some rubber down, oh young great one. Lay it down. So that's what we gonna do, baby. I'm B. Adams. Till the next time, I'm driving.